that there's a gun shop on almost every corner in this community. Why? Tell you why. For the same reason that there's a liquor store on almost every corner in the black community. Why? They want us to kill ourselves. You go out to Beverly Hills, you don't see that.
Rooting for you. We were all rooting for you out there.
Nigga all cap. Fuck this niggas talking about. Cap. Nigga all cap. Fuck this niggas talking about. Cap. Nigga all cap. Fuck this nigga talking about. Nigga all cap. You the loudest one in the room. Nigga all cap. When I see him, I'ma spin the block. Nigga all cap. Stop lying in your raps, little nigga all cap. You'll never hear me say shit I ain't got. You'll never see me post gun, I ain't shot. And I never call a plug if I can't cop. And I ain't going in that mall if I can't shop. Nigga talk about an unbeliever. I say I slide through his hood every day, I never see him. If a nigga say I'm never in the hood, then he reach it. If a nigga never put it on the bag, then he leash it. Hey, first I get a pound, then I break it on the ground. Real gangsters don't dance, we just bulletproof the van. You gon' have to fight a hollow if you try to throw them hands. And I must be overseas if you ever said I ran. Nigga talking about nigga all cap. You the loudest one in the room, nigga all cap. When I see him, I'ma spin the block, nigga all cap. Stop lying in your raps, little nigga all cap. Fuck this nigga talking about nigga all cap. You the loudest one in the room, nigga all cap. When I see him, I'ma spin the block, nigga all cap. Stop lying in your raps, little nigga all cap.
Don't lie, you're a cap. I be really talking on the track, you're a rap. I done had 4 or 5 cars all rap. And shit I got in common with my friends, we all trap. I don't really like them skinny bitches, but they all cat. Niggas need to have a fitted on forever. I'ma get them bitches in and we gon' get them on together. Acting like I cut them off, we probably hit them hoes forever. For rap, me and Pootie roll 24 together. Don't have it right, when we pull up, we can jelly roll together. These hoes is not Siamese twins, but they belly roll together. I'm still grinding, really standing on them letters. I'm like the iPhone, cause I just keep on getting better. Always saying they outside, I'm about to get them boys some shelter. You working for a nigga, that make you your daddy's helper. Hey, I know 20 ways to get some dough, I'm a finesse. Hey, I don't be stuck in one spot for long, I'm a progressive.
Nigga talking about nigga all cap. You the loudest one in the room, nigga all cap. When I see him, I'ma spin the block, nigga all cap. Stop lying in your raps, little nigga.
All cap. All cap. Yo, shout out, it's your girl, Nessa. And this is insane. This is a breaking news story. I had to stop the actual episode that I was going to bring out to go ahead and to share this and talk about it. And I know everybody has been talking about it today. I know it's a hot topic. And I usually like to let things marinate. And so I wasn't really, kind of like in the midst of when the situation was happening and how people was feeling that it was cap and that something wasn't right. I just kind of wanted it to play out. And it did. And, I kind of already figured this. So this is what I'm giving it. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving the Carlee Russell show a thumbs down. I just want to, get my rant off real quick and say, Carlee, I am giving you a thumbs down. And the reasoning that I'm giving you a thumbs down is because you just lied on a whole baby. What baby can walk 600 yards? Okay, was it 606 yards? Whatever it was, the police officer, the enforcers, whoever they are that was on the news today, just gave the pettiest look and was like, that's like 6 football fields. Oh, man, this story can't get no funnier. And like, I'm giving you thumbs down. You lied on a white baby. Then you said the man was white with orange hair and he was bald in the middle. Oh my stars. I'm giving you thumbs down because you said that he grabbed you and picked you up. So then what happened to the baby? If it was one person, what was the baby doing? Where was the baby at? Like he picked the baby up and then you had to go over a fence. You didn't struggle when you had to go over the fence if he had the baby in his arms. I'm so confused right now. This is really insane. Like, this is really insane. And we gonna talk about it tonight. I'm just gonna give y'all an hour. It's just an hour. That's all I need. I need an hour or less, but let's see what happens. I just want you guys to help me out and please like, share, and subscribe. And I do want to give music credit to my boy DJ Updoe for the song Cap. I actually had something else in mind, but I was like, this right here is so fitting tonight because I'm in my bag with everything that just happened. Like, she got me like she just got me like gone right now. So I'm like, my mind is, I'm just upset. Let's put it like that. I'm upset. She made us black women look bad because she was able to do something that we don't actually get the opportunity to have, and that's the resources needed. The resources needed for the police to actually want to go and try to investigate. And you can say anything you want, but a lot of black and brown women, we are always the ones that never get the just due when things happen to us. You know what I'm saying? Those resources go to, it's classism. Those resources go to either people with wealthy pockets or they go to, we already know who they consider a minority. Okay. And it's extremely wrong for her to pretty much take money out of taxpayers' pockets for her to just want to make somebody jealous. I don't know if it was to make her boyfriend jealous. There's so many things going on in social media with this, so I don't really listen to it. They were saying that she was cheating on her boyfriend and with somebody from a social media dating site. And so then they were saying that she stole some money from work or stole something from work, which she did take a couple things from work, but I don't know if that was like she took something super big where, she just decided she was going to abduct herself. I don't know. It's just weird. But Carlee, I'm giving you a thumbs down, sis. I'm giving you a thumbs down because you went to the store and got some Cheez-Its and got different things that you needed for your camping trip, or your little honeycomb hideout for the couple of days. I'm giving you thumbs down because you actually thought that taking would have helped you to get gone. You should have watched Gone Girl. You should have watched a whole different movie. I'm giving you thumbs down because everything you said about the situation that happened to you sound like the last Taken. I think, was it Taken 2 or 3, whichever Taken. The last Taken, when his daughter was trafficked and they pretty much was inspecting her because they was about to put her on the market and all this type of stuff. Like, I'm giving you thumbs down because you actually used some of that. Even the part when they didn't want to hurt her because she was valuable, so they had to make sure that she was in mint condition. You used that. Those were lines from Taken. You actually not just looked it up, but you used it. Carlee, I'm giving you thumbs down just because you an educated woman, a AKA educated woman that had the stupidest plan that I've ever in my life witnessed. I'm giving you thumbs down because you had people praying for you. You had whole prayer circles out here in these churches. You had people actually taking time off work, taking time off they out of their lives, getting babysitters for their kids to try and make sure that you were found. So they hunted for you. They searched for you. They looked for you. You cannot come to any cookout. You can't come to any nail salon, beauty salon. You can't come to any rainbow, any store that, you can't come to any chic shoes. You can't come to any store in the hood anymore. You are not welcome as of now. Because what you did set us back. And there's going to be some people that's going to have pushback and say, oh, if it was the other way around, or if it was this, and if it was this group of people, and they don't say that when they don't have to say it. There's a sense of entitlement already with that situation. That it's called privilege. There's an expectation. But with us, we don't have those resources. We have to pull together, scrape together, get people to, and this was national. So I'm not going to be on here long, guys. I just had to get this rant up off me because, like I said, y'all already know I was about to stop my Protect Black Woman series. Today was supposed to be the last day for the episode. Now I had to push that back because, first off, I cannot put this with that. This is a whole different situation. And I know it says when protecting us goes wrong, this is one of them times. Here I am, an advocate. Do you hear me? I'm an advocate, a real advocate, not just a YouTuber or just an advocate online. I'm an advocate on the ground. So this type of stuff right here, it means something to me. And that was extremely heartbreaking to see how she came back like unscathed, unharmed, like, okay, it is what it is. Let me get my rest up. Let me, I had a long couple of days, I just wanted to see. If you wanted to see if people loved you, it's a different way. But that wasn't it, sis. I know, trust me, I'm out here living alone by myself. I'm somewhere where I don't have my family. I'm somewhere where I don't have a man. I'm somewhere where I don't have children. I don't have any protection really. And sometimes we can feel alone. We can, feel like, hey, we want a sense of attention. But you can't even say that because you got a whole family that you around all the time. And you got a man. So I'm not understanding your situation. because slightest. And I don't know. But what I do know is that, sis, you better get ready to learn how to fight if you don't know how, or you bet to make sure that you know the law, because you about to get locked up for something stupid. You just costed them so much money, and on top of that, Alabama don't have any money as it is. In the end, it was national, so they had a point to prove. They had to bring in the NSA, the FBI. Girl, child, even Liam Neeson don't want you calling him. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to we're gonna break down a little bit of this press conference that they had today, and it's probably like 20 minutes. So y'all lock in with me, track with me. Let's check this press conference out. But before we check this conference out, let me just play this real quick. I just got to play this.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Right. We was rooting for you. I'm going to just keep playing that. We were rooting for you. Okay. So this was earlier today when they were actually discussing the situation with Carlee Russell. And, the police made sure to go into serious detail so y'all can know, listen, we need y'all to know we did everything we could, and they did, because, well, not everything, but they did a lot, because they were very, very on point with it, especially with all of the like combing her social media and her phone. When they started saying that, it was over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could just put two and two together, and then how to steal from your job. Like, oh my goodness, like, this girl is, I don't know what she was thinking. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to listen to some of this. And then I'm going to be, just so you know, I will be stopping it a little bit so that we can discuss it. Okay. All right. Let's check it out.
Thank you, and good afternoon for you all coming today. 6 days ago, our community learned about the disappearance of Carlee Russell, and it sent fear and pandemonium not just through our city, but the entire state and the nation as well. The media quickly joined us to get the word out about Carlee. Our community sprung into action, and they organized search parties, arranged prayer vigils, and they took other steps that I'm not even aware of to help in this situation. The Hoover Police Department quickly rallied multiple partner agencies, stopping at nothing to find Carlee. I'd like to take this time to say thank you first to the Hoover Police Department, our partner agencies, our wonderful community, and to all those that aided in some way in connection with this situation. As the days have gone on and more information has been shared, we know everyone has questions. The Hoover Police Department.
We've been getting paid $10,000 per month, if not more, with the help of this app from my phone. I don't know if you could see this, but it's called Zello.
Oh, excuse-moi. I don't know why I was thinking that I had premium. Y'all, please forgive me out there. I do not have premium. Let me try to get this on for y'all, though. I'm very sorry about that. Hold on one second. We're going to click that.
Is known for being very methodical and thorough with their investigations. For that reason, we did not feel comfortable speaking in detail publicly until now. It is important that we share this information now so that our community can be put at ease. So at this time, I'll turn the microphone over to Hoover Police Chief Nick Dursis. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank everyone for being here today. Besides me stands the team who played a significant role in this investigation. I want to thank our department, members of surrounding local law enforcement agencies, the FBI, Secret Service, United States Marshals, and ALEA for their assistance in this case. We said from the evening of July 13th, our focus would be the safe return of Carlee Russell. That occurred on Saturday, July 15th, approximately 49 hours after she called 911 and disappeared. From that point, our focus has been to determine Carlee's whereabouts during that time and what exactly took place. Let me say up front, this investigation is not over. We're still working this case, and we'll work in this case until we uncover every piece of evidence that helps us account for the 49 hours that Carlee Russell was missing. However, through the public interest, and in some cases, public fear that this story has generated, we owe it to our citizens to tell them the facts that we have uncovered. So I will give you the facts that we know today. On July 13th, at approximately 8:20 p.m., Carlee left work from a business at the Summit. Surveillance video from her place of employment shows Carlee concealed a dark-colored bathrobe, a roll of toilet paper, and other items belonging to the business prior to her departure. She ordered food from Taziki's at the Colonnade and traveled there. She then traveled to Target on 280, where she purchased some granola bars and Cheez-Its. From there, she remained in the parking lot at that shopping center until 9:21 p.m. when she drove to I-459. Carlee communicated on her cell phone with individuals known to her while on her path of travel up to the point of calling 911 at 9:34 p.m. And at this time, we will play the 911 call in its entirety.
Okay, so before we hear the 911 call, she was in the parking lot for a specific amount of time. Of course, they're not going to tell you that, you know, if it was a short or long, but they did mention the time. So to me, they're trying to say this is when she premeditated everything, as far as on the not, well, she already had kind of premeditated because she was looking for, I think on the 11th, you know, that's when they seen the activity of what she was looking for and searching for. But her actions, this is when her actions started. So around 9:20 something, 9:21 p.m., that's when she actually started to contemplate maybe, or just kind of was sitting thinking exactly how she was going to do this, what she was going to do, in the actions that she were going to take on that road. Okay, so we'll listen to the 911 call.
Attention retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer from 9 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. on most weekdays, I can show you one simple trade that could potentially bankroll your retirement. Hi, I'm David Kino, and I help ordinary people go after their retirement goals sooner.
Hi, I am on Interstate 459, and there is a kid just walking by themselves. Oh, hold on. Where in Fulton are you? I'm right next to the exit 10 by the Superman, like to get off by the Superman. Okay, so you're before that exit? Yes. Okay, and were you headed southbound or northbound? Like towards Tuscaloosa or towards 280? Towards Tuscaloosa. Okay. And was the child on the left or right side? On the right side. Were they walking northbound or southbound? They're walking towards Tuscaloosa. Walking southbound? Or how old do they look? Like a toddler, like maybe like 3 or 4? Did you pull over with them? Are you still with them? Yes. Okay, are you with the child right now? No, I'm not. I didn't get out of the car. I can see them though. Do you mind staying and keeping an eye on them until we get there? Yeah, sure, yeah. Okay, what kind of car are you in? I'm in a red Mercedes-Benz. Is that a sedan or SUV? SUV. I mean, it's a sedan. Sorry. Can you put your hazards on for me? Yeah, they're on. Okay. Did you talk to the child at all, or did you say anything to them? No. Okay. No. Do they look like they're injured? No, they don't. Are they white, like Hispanic, or Asian? They're white. Okay. Is it male or female? I think it's a boy, a little boy. Right now? Okay. So is he wearing clothes? Yes. Okay. What is he wearing? It's a white t-shirt, and it doesn't look like he has any pants on. It looks like a diaper. And you don't see any cars anywhere? No, no cars anywhere. Okay. All right. What's your name? My name is Carlee Russell. And you don't see any injuries on the shop from where you're at, correct? No, but I can't really see them that good. Okay, try to keep an eye on them for the best that you can, because I don't want you to lose track of them. Okay. All right, and do they have shoes on? No. Not that I can see. I can't really see that one. Okay. All right, I've got them on the way, okay? Just try to keep an eye on them, but the officers are on the way, okay? Okay, thanks. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Carlee called a relative after speaking with the 911 operator. She went missing during that conversation sometime after 9:36 p.m. Traffic camera footage was obtained which depicted this portion of the incident, and that footage was analyzed as part of the investigation in conjunction with the 911 call and cell phone data to accurately determine the time frame. Carlee's 911 call remains the only report of a child on the interstate, despite numerous vehicles passing through the area at that time. No one has called to report that a child is missing, and the Hoover Police Department did not locate any evidence of a small child walking down the interstate. Data from Carlee's phone, including her Life 360 app, shows that she traveled approximately 600 yards in her vehicle while she was on the phone with 911, stating that she was following a child.
I am so sorry. Okay. So listen. Remember earlier, if you listened to what I was saying earlier, you remember I said if it was 660, 600, and how the man had shaded this whole situation like he was petty. Please look at his body language and look at his eyes. He's already PO'd. You already see that, okay? You could tell he is so upset. But look at the way that he say this when he talks about the baby being able to walk 600 yards. Oh, my stars. This is when you know. Now, if anybody couldn't catch that, because when I was watching this earlier today, I died laughing. I was like, she had to have gotten that wrong if it was true. There's no way. A toddler? Okay.
600 yards. That is 6 football fields straight. 600 yards.
He said that is 6 football fields straight. Then he said 600 yards. If that ain't shade, if you did not catch that shade and him giving subliminals, then you slow as molasses, because he definitely was trying to let everybody know this is definitely a hoax. But he can't, of course, he has to be diplomatic about it.
The Hoover 911 Center received a second call from Carlee's mother stating that a relative was on the phone with her when they heard Carlee scream, and then they had an open phone line. Hoover police officers arrived on the scene within 5 minutes of being dispatched, and several other officers arrived shortly. They located Carlee's wig and cell phone in the grass near the vehicle. Her purse was located in the front seat of her vehicle with her Apple Watch in the purse. The food she ordered for Tzatziki's was also in the car. The items she purchased from Target, as well as the items taken from her place of employment, were not in the vehicle, nor were they located anywhere around the scene.
So the toilet paper, the roll, all of that stuff she had with her. I'm so confused. I'm sure he's confused too. But, well, I'm not confused because we already know. But it's just like, what did she think? And the way that he's looking while he's talking is just hilarious. I'm trying not to laugh, and I'm sorry. Okay, let's continue.
Hoover police deployed all available assets from the point in the search for Carlee. Additional resources were called in to include our own drone unit, crime scene investigators. Numerous detectives responded to the scene. Throughout the day Friday, officers from surrounding local and federal agencies assisted Hoover police in the search for Carlee Russell. Officers returned to the scene on 459 to conduct a thorough line search for evidence. K-9 teams from the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department responded to check for any sign of Carlee, the child that she claimed to see, and anything else that could be considered evidence in this case. Those searches all turned up empty.
CarHop has great used cars with low down payments, even if you have bad credit.
Private citizens, including search parties organized by our family, friends, began looking everywhere that they could to find any trace. These searches took place throughout the day Friday and again on Saturday, yielding nothing. At 10:44 p.m. on July 15th, the Hoover 911 center receives a call from Carlee's residence stating that she returned home on foot. In subsequent investigations, detectives obtained surveillance footage of Carlee walking down the sidewalk alone prior to arrival at her residence. She was conscious and speaking with paramedics when she was transported to UAB. Detectives were able to obtain a brief statement from her prior to being treated and released. During the statement, she told detectives that while traveling down the interstate, she saw a baby walking down the side of the road and called 911. She stated when she got out of her vehicle to check on the child, a man came out of the trees and mumbled that he was checking on the baby. She claimed that the man then picked her up and she screamed. She stated he then made her go over a fence. She claims he then forced her into a car, and the next thing she remembers is being in the trailer of an 18-wheeler.
Okay, so what happened to the baby? He's discussing it, and it was only one man. She didn't even, like, if you gonna do this, like, oh man. So she didn't know what she had to go over a fence. So there was no struggle at any time. Okay.
She stated that the male was with a female. However, she never saw the female, only hearing her voice. She also told detectives she could hear a baby crying. She told detectives the male had orange hair with a big bald spot on the back. She said she was able to escape the 18-wheeler and fled on foot, only to be captured again and then was put in a car. She claimed she was then blindfolded, but was not tied up because the captor said they did not want to leave impressions on her wrists. She said that they took her into a house and made her get undressed. She believes they took pictures of her, but she does not remember them having any physical or sexual contact. She stated the next day she woke up and was fed cheese crackers by the female. She said the woman also played with her hair, but could not remember anything else.
Okay, she said that they fed her cheese crackers. I thought she went to the store and got some snacks. Okay.
At some point, she was put back in a vehicle she claims was able to escape while it was in the West Hoover area. She told detectives she ran through lots of woods until she came out near her residence. During this interview, detectives noted that Carlee had a small injury to her lip and she claimed that her head was hurting. She also had a tear in her shirt. Detectives also noted that she had $107 cash in her right sock. Out of respect for Carlee and her family, detectives did not press for additional information in this interview and made plans to speak with her in detail after giving her time to rest. Detectives continue analyzing data from Carlee's cell phone that was left behind at the scene. We enlisted the help of the United States Secret Service in conducting this analysis. Part of what data includes several internet searches in the days leading up to her disappearance that I think are very relevant to this case. On July 11th at 7:30 a.m., the term "you have to pay for an Amber Alert" was searched. On July 13th at 1:03 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term "how to take money from a register without being caught" was searched. On July 13th at 2:13 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term "Birmingham bus station" was searched. On July 13th, 2:35 a.m., a search for a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville was conducted with a departure date of July 13th. On July 13th at 12:10 p.m., a search for the movie Taken, a film about abduction, was conducted. There were 2 searches related to Amber Alerts on a computer at Carlee's place of employment, including one regarding the maximum age of an Amber Alert. There were other searches on Carlee's phone that appeared to shed some light on her mindset, but out of respect for her privacy, we will not be releasing the content of those searches at this time. We've asked to interview Carlee a second time, but have not been granted that request. As you can see.
Okay. You heard him say, and this what a couple of people didn't discuss in some of the podcasts that I was listening to, was he's sending a lot of subliminals. But one of the things he said was, they seen some additional things that showed her mental state. And because of her, trying to give her time to rest, they decided not to share that. So whatever other stuff that she had on her phone was really serious or could really damage her reputation for a long, well, this is already damaging, but whatever she had on her phone was really serious mentally. So I know a lot of people were saying that they think that she probably was on drugs or this, that, and the other, but she may suffer from mental illness. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna listen to the rest, and I might tread lightly on my jokes with her or whatever, because this is serious. But also, she's smart. She's a very educated woman too, and she's very cunning and smart enough to try to put something, even though the plan was dumb, she put a plan together. So she's not that crazy. Okay.
See, there are many questions left to be answered, but only Carlee can provide those answers. What we can't say is we've been unable to verify most of Carlee's initial statement made to investigators, and we have no reason to believe that there is a threat to the public safety related to this particular case. Thank you very much.
Let me show you.
Okay, guys, that right there. I appreciate you guys sticking it out with me. This is crazy. Like the whole situation to me, and just whatever she was trying to do, it just didn't even seem right. It was just weird. So I'm trying to see what exactly she trying to do, or she was trying to do, that was so important that she decided that she wanted to use all the resources that Alabama had, since it's not like a oh, Alabama is really poor. It's a poor place. It's not, I mean, as far as like economic wise. So I think that they are really upset that they had to go through this, and they had to, and then come on now. I mean, I know some people don't want to believe it, and some people might not want to say it, but we do know that she is a black woman, and they had to use their resources for this. I just kind of wanted to share some light on how I was feeling about this situation, because you know I'm just like, I think we all are like that, because we finally was getting somewhere with pushing for, like, when things happen and they shedding light on it. And that's what this whole series that I've been doing is about, because of the fact that a lot of these different video clips, if you haven't seen, please go, start at episode 1 with my Protect Black Women series. But a lot of the clips are women who lost their lives to friends, to family members, to husbands, to boyfriends, and some of them never got the opportunity to actually, like, have their voices heard, or their situation really kind of like in the limelight like this, enough for people to push to assist in making changes in different things like that, and just kind of making people think twice about like DV. I'm trying to, domestic situations, but also, like, trafficking is a really big thing, and a lot of people try to sweep that under the rug. It's very taboo. It's very, it's kind of like they don't really want to discuss it the way that they should, but it's a serious issue, and you know nothing needs to diminish that. And I really feel like this whole situation dimmed the light for certain situations that really happen, but we're gonna pray. Keep our just keep praying for this young lady. Keep praying for her. Keep keep her in your prayers, because I really feel like they're going to give her some type of jail time or something for this. She's definitely not coming out of this unscathed. But thank you so much, guys. Thank you everybody who was who took time to watch this and kind of connect with me, track with me. I'm asking that you please like, share, and subscribe. And sorry about my little ads, but I'm a new YouTuber, so I got the free YouTube. I'll get premium once I start getting some premium money. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys. Have a good night. And once again, I appreciate you watching. And next Thursday, I will be back with the last episode of Protect Black Women. All right? All right. Later.
Don't lie, you're a cap. I be really talking on the track, you're a rap. I done had 4 or 5 cars, all rap. And shit I got in common with my friends, we all trap. I don't really like them skinny bitches, but they all cat. Niggas need to have a fitted on forever. I'ma get them bitches in and we gon' get them on together. Acting like I cut them off, we probably hit them hoes forever. For rap, me and Pootie roll 24 together. Don't have it right, when we pull up, we can jelly roll together. These hoes is not Siamese twins, but they belly roll together. I'm still grinding, really standing on them letters. I'm like the iPhone, cause I just keep on getting better. Always saying they outside, I'm about to get them boys some shelter. You working for a nigga, that make you your daddy's help. Hey, I know 20 ways to get some dough, I'm a finesse. Hey, I don't be stuck in one spot for long, I'm a progressive.
Nigga talking about nigga all cap.
If you want to talk about guns, why is it that there's a gun shop on almost every corner in this community? Why? Tell you why. For the same reason that there's a liquor store on almost every corner in the black community. Why? They want us to kill ourselves. You go out to Beverly Hills, you don't see that.